All right, cool. Got a bunch of stuff in over the past couple days since I've been gone to Michigan. And when I got back, got a whole slew of goodies. So let's just go ahead and start over here, I guess. This is my lowered motor mounts. They're 3/8 lowered motor mounts. I have to get these in order to be able to use the stock hood with the LSA. So that way I don't have to cut the hood at all because I don't want to cut the hood. I just don't want to cut it. So I have Henson motor mounts in there already, but these are the lowered ones. So that'll be fun to put those in. Some LS9 head gaskets. I opted to go with these instead of just LS2, just for I guess their ability to seal, since they're I think 6 layer, 7 layer, or something like that. So they'll help with sealing that boost in. You know, I've been running straight pipes for so long now that I decided to go ahead and test out some, these are just some one chamber racing mufflers. I didn't want to tone it down a whole lot because I really do like how just stupid loud it is. But I did want to tone it down just a little bit, especially whenever around the 2000 to 2200 RPM, it has like this real metallic-y, raspy kind of sound, and I'm hoping this will solve that. And if it doesn't, then I'll try a resonator and see if the resonator will take care of that. But again, it's just a one chamber race exhaust. Got it off eBay. It was $40 for two of them, or $50 for two of them. So I'm kind of curious of how rusted out these are going to get. New X pipe, and for the keen die, you'll notice that's a 3-inch. Oh shit, it's bent. Oh well, we'll have to fix that. But it's a 3-inch, so I'm going to be pulling off the 2.5-inch exhaust that I have on there right now, and getting a custom welded 3-inch exhaust put on there. So how to get another X pipe, which, you know how X pipey is this. I mean, if you look, it just kind of whatever. Another reservoir tank for the aftercooler if I ever want to dump some ice or something in there to get it just a little bit colder. So got that. It'd be kind of fun to figure out how to hook that up in the engine bay, but we'll see. Got some hookups over here. Again, this is, I think, a CRX or CXR, whatever that company is. They're the ones that make this. I got that off eBay. So there's no intake currently on the market for LSA GTO, so I kind of have to make my own here. So I bought some 45 degree here and just some pipe, and I've got a couple of clamps in there. Hopefully I can figure something out, because it doesn't really have to go far since I don't have mass air anymore. I'm going to go SD tune. I don't really have, it doesn't have to be too intricate. Have to drill a hole in it, the PVC, but that's not going to be too big of a deal. It's just a couple clamps. I'm hoping I can still use my Nick Williams. Really hoping that I can still reuse my Nick Williams, because this is 4-inch here, and this is also 4-inch. The Nick Williams is 4-inch, so hopefully, or 102 millimeters for my Australian guys out there and gals. You know, just a 45 off of the blower, and just straight down into a filter. Haven't bought the filter yet. In here we got my new trays and lifters. I'm not going to get those out because it's all nice and oily in there. But new trays and lifters, LS7 lifters. I'm not going to go with any kind of aftermarket lifter, just, you know, for the cost of it, really, because this was $100 for the trays and lifters. And the lifters that I have on there now are the exact same ones that I bought here, so they've lasted me. I know it's just a roll of the dice, but I don't really want to go with aftermarket. I probably should, but I'm not going to. Then I got a little box of goodies here that I ordered from Jesse Lee. Y'all have heard me talk about him before. But got a push rod length checker, because my push rod length is definitely going to change with the deck height of the heads, so had to get that. Valve train components. This is whatchamadoozy, a Trojan upgrade here to here. Got I already have a trending upgrade on the car, but I went ahead and got another one because I had to get LS3, or those are the normal ones. I guess these are the, I had to get the LS3 offset lifters in order to run. And also had to get, because I believe the LS2 stands don't work with the LS3 stands. So I had to order 2 new stands, rockers, and but yeah, so it's all coming together, and really hoping that I can get all this piece together here pretty soon. So probably asking yourself, well, what's missing? I mean, you have so much, Jeff. You already have all this crap, the blower and everything, the fuel pump and stuff. So what are you waiting around on? Well, one, I need to figure out how I'm going to run dual fuel pumps in tank. I know I'm going to have to Swiss cheese the bucket in order to get it to work, which kind of sucks because that'll ruin my Venturi effect in there. So I'll only be able to get it down to about a quarter tank, and then I'll have to fill up if I don't want to have any kind of fuel starvation problem. Another problem is that I think I have to run a secondary fuel line to the front of the car and then run that through a regulator and put that into the fuel rail, the LSA fuel rail. I don't know how I'm going to do that exactly. Obviously, I'm going to have to buy the fuel line and the regulator and just kind of figure out how I'm going to route it and everything. Another problem is the fuel line between the fuel rail and the hard line of the stock fuel rail. So I have to get some AN fittings and figure out how to get all that ran. Again, not a huge deal, just another thing that I have to do. Got that. Hopefully I can run a Nick Williams on this LSA, but I'm kind of thinking that I have to port out the snout just a little bit in order for the blade to be able to turn into it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Oh yeah, just figuring out the routing of this. Again, not a huge deal. It's just some lines. Have to figure out how to run it to the actual cooler in the front of the car and then route that back to the blower. And how I'm going to have the pump set up and have all the wires to power the pump set up. How I'm going to do all that exactly. Boost District does come with instructions. They're very vague. If you've never really worked on a car before, you'd be completely lost. So I'm only half lost because I've dabbled in working on these cars. And actually, I think that's it. I think those are just the few problems that I have. Nothing too serious, nothing that I can't figure out, but just one more thing I'm going to have to brainstorm before I actually tear apart the car. And quite honestly, I'm getting to the point where I'm just going to go ahead and start ripping it apart because then I'll just stop thinking about it and I'll just start doing. But anyway, just wanted to update again that progress is being made. Stay tuned and subscribed. Really appreciate it. Thank you.